Let's see. So we've flown everything up to sort of tier 3, we could call it. It's pretty. No restocking? Well, well, Faye, we'll see. He has told us not to, but we'll see what happens. So I'm thinking we'll take a new tier, and I want something with a red weapon because we're gonna want something that can hit ground targets. Now I could unlock a Thunderbolt here. I haven't even purchased this one yet. Man, I don't know how good these weapons are gonna be. This is air to ship. Ooh, pulse lasers, that's pretty cool. But yeah, we definitely want some sort of anti-ground weapon. So these ones don't work. This one, we could try unguided bombs. We could try rockets. I've never fired a rocket launcher yet. Lock-on air-to-ground missiles are probably easier to use. But yeah, I haven't really used A10 yet, so I don't know. This could be interesting. No ships. That's the only one at this tier that's really anti-ground specific. There aren't a lot of anti-ground ships, to be honest. I think there's only like 2 red, full-on red ones. Yeah. I think the Su-34 would be the perhaps optimal one to work on it, because these cluster bombs are real nice. But yeah, we'll give this guy a try. Wrong button every time. A10 Gatling runs? I don't know about that. Yeah, the lock-on ground missiles are good. It's just a matter that we're going to run out of them. There's only 44, and that's not going to last very long. Alright, so what kind of special weapon? Just straight bombs? I should learn how to use these unguided bombs, but I'll probably struggle a bit at first. Rockets, I mean, it sounds cool. I also like the idea of that, to be honest. I've used lock-on anti-ground missiles before. These guys are okay, but I'm gonna try out the unguided bomb because I've never really flown one of these before. I don't know if this will work. This is gonna be interesting. We'll try unguided bomb on the slowest plane we've got, basically. You can see there, top speed is not its strength. Alright, unguided bombs. They do a lot of damage. We get 40 of them. Let's see if we can paint it up. Hey, David. Yeah, just a plain old surprise stream. Man, I don't have any of the cool paint jobs. I bet you 2 and 3 are where all the nice looking paint jobs are. Panzer blue. Oh yeah, no, Commander. I'm expecting some less successfulness on today's flight here with this guy. Oh no, I don't want to be mage. Hold on. We're gonna go back to trigger emblem because I'm gonna need the help. I'm gonna need the trigger gods to help save us. All right, parts. So this is. I haven't actually loaded up parts on a bomber before. I think. At the very least, I'm going to add the speed upgrade for the ship. Well, Queen's Custom is speed, maneuverability, and stability, so that's always a good pick. But there's one here somewhere that's just straight up speed. Top speed, yeah. I think this thing is so slow, we need to upgrade the top speed a little bit. I'm not sure if I want the maneuverability as well, but maybe. Let's see how many slots we have after we get some other things on. There are lots of things that are going to lock on to us. So I'm a little bit worried about getting shot down, basically. Because we're not flying a very agile plane, to say the least. So we've got unguided bombs, which means we've got a different section here. So we've got, at the moment, we could get bomb power, more bombs, faster bombing reloads, bigger explosive range. I like that. Longer range lock-ons. I don't think they do lock-ons. That's not going to be an issue. It's a flying tank. Yeah, but there's still a limited number of missiles we can survive. Reload bombs faster. Carry... I actually don't think I need more than 40. And more power. And then I should try to make my normal missiles a little bit more useful as well, because there are enemy air. So we'll take, at the very least, we want missile tracking, and I think missile speed maybe will be the most useful. If we're gonna let our normal missiles shoot down any of the enemy aircraft, we're gonna need a couple upgrades for them. So I think we'll try. I'm a little bit concerned with our survivability here. But, hey, we'll give it a shot. We've got at least some upgrades to our mobility and speed, and we've got a lot of anti-ground, so let's give this a shot.
Aircraft preparations complete.
First time with A-10. Let's see how she flies. It's supposed to be very stable. First time with a slow bomber and using unguided bombs. This is going to be hilarious. Alright.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard
the ailerons actually are super good.
It's just like before.
This turns quicker than any other plane I've seen, because it's got
attack,
two.
aren't you, Spare 8?
But up and down's pretty good. The spin, whatever you call that, yaw or something, is not as fast. Unguided bombs. Alright. I sort of know how these work. Alright, so we're focusing on ground targets for the most part.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond.
Alright, here we go. Let's start
If
right
you die
here.
too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
And boom. Well, we got some of them. I don't know if I should try to take out these enemy aircraft quick.
Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
Alright.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
I'll try the building.
I don't like enemy air superiority, so I do generally try to take them out
On
first.
to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
That was a miss.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line.
I
However,
can't
you
turn
guys do not
fast
have that
enough
luxury.
to get a lock on it.
What are we supposed to do?
It's just flying circles around me. Alright, there we go, there we go.
At least stop it from spreading.
There's another one on my butt, firing missiles at me.
Supposed to work without ammo. I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Band Dog's finally come around.
I
So,
have 2 orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell
if
up.
you're listening to the background, we did get some orders. We get some information that we might be able to use the resupply blue line, maybe.
A radar lock. Shoot.
All right, I'm supposed to be blowing stuff up on the ground though.
Trigger, come rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
Don't be lazy. Blow up the stuff on the ground, and then shoot down another plane. Wow, we're so slow. Look at the
15 Fox
speeds.
2.
Oh man, it's a good thing I added those
A
speed
bomber is
upgrades.
taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll try anyway. I feel like my anti-air
Bomber's
reload's a
getting
little
away.
bit bad.
Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Guys, just give me a second here. So where's the bad bomber? I'm flying a bomber. We're bomber versus bomber. There we go.
Fox 2. Damn, missed again.
Hopefully 2 is enough. Nope.
Target hit.
Alright. Now I think there's another one. Oh, I don't think I can make that turn. I wanted to bomb the stuff on the ground there, but... You know. Oof.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Locked on.
I don't think I've ever seen these jets get so far away. I usually shoot them down pretty quick. Can it fly upside down? Maybe not this one. I know you can only launch bombs from the underside of your jet. Missiles come out the front, so you can fire them upside down, but not so much bombs.
Target hit.
Hey!
One down.
Wow, this guy got away. He actually is right near the edge of the map. Can we even catch the last bomber, or are we doomed to failure? This is wasting a lot of our time. We have a limit here. You can see on the top left. There's a certain point score we need to get. And this is spending a lot of time doing nothing here, actually. Not ideal. I don't even know if we're going to get him.
You're leaving the operation
No,
area.
I don't think I can get him.
Fox 2.
Got him! Oh, I went too far. Well, there you go. A10. Alright. So I have to take this map a little differently than what I was expecting. Okay.
Some welcome.
I don't think you actually lose if they get away. They're just worth a lot of points.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were going to clean things up.
It's just like before.
Let's not chase them this time if they get away.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize
Yeah,
the base
there's no use chasing after things in
Just
A10.
fly and be a target.
And I should focus on ground targets if I can. But I know my allies won't do anything, so we'll never have air superiority.
Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Listen to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond.
Danger
Use those
bomb.
empty heads of yours. If you die too fast,
There's some trucks trying to get away.
Targets.
I can catch them later, I think.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Okay, I got a lot better start this time around by not focusing on the
Cut the
air.
crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work?
So the
without
angle
ammo?
of your
I'm heading
plane
back.
affects
try.
how far
This
your
stuff
bombs
isn't for you
get
guys.
launched from.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like
kinda
us
weird.
aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
Alright, now we got
Wish
air.
this mission never
I think I've
ended.
taken care of all the ground
Bad
units
dogs finally
real
come
quick there.
around.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that?
Let's just ignore the air
Smash one
game.
hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Righto.
Package dropped. Vehicle down.
Alright.
AA gun down.
Just focus on the ground. Focus on the
Finally
ground.
have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
They're after me.
Missile inbound. Evade.
So this is a much more dangerous area.
Trigger, they have a lock on you.
There's a lot of SAM sites over here. And they can fire a lot of juicy missiles. Oh, going too fast for that group. Okay, not my best bombing run, I'll admit it.
Can only hit us from a few positions. Set your sights on there.
Seeing as we're flying a very non-agile plane, I gotta be a little bit more careful about my angles here, flying in.
Bandit in my sights. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns. Yeah, target destroyed.
I don't know if that's gonna hit. Ah, we got 3 on that. Good, good. Managed to not get hit by the missiles. Man, the angle flying through these... Like, I don't really want to fly down into the... Usually. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of missiles trying to hit me here. Usually I can skim through the canyons and just pick out all the AA guns from relative safety.
Attack angles are limited.
I can't do that. Not with this plane.
Bombs away. AA gun down.
Yeah. My maneuverability is so much bad. So much worse. Alright. We're doing fine though. Nothing to worry about, but... I definitely prefer the more agile planes, that's for sure.
Dodge this.
Gotta get rid of these SAM
Fox 2,
sites.
Fox 2.
SAM for surface-to-air missile in case you're born under a rock. Got those.
Target destroyed.
I definitely want to clear this base out before I reload.
They're after me.
It's taken a while. Oh, tanks take 2 shots. I forgot about that.
Target hit.
These guys creep me out.
Come on.
What's with the scratches on their tails?
Tanks are much better targets for bombs than missiles.
Right, missile!
Oh, I got hit again. We're gonna die.
AA gun down.
I can't dodge those missiles. Who said we're a flying tank?
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
Targeting gun range. Fire.
There's still a lot of bogeys here. Oh, we're cutting that close. Gotta get rid of these. Gotta get rid of these SAM sites. Kind of hope that takes out the bridge.
Target. Enemies locked on you. I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
I feel like the durability on this plane is about the same as the other planes, to be honest, except not evasive. Because you can usually survive 1 or 2 missiles anyway.
Locked on. My finger's on the trigger.
My finger's on the trigger?
The base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something.
Okay, there's still 1 SAM site back there.
They tell you what to do next.
But there's a lot less incoming missiles, so it's a bit safer now.
Like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Just go solitary.
This doctrine thing.
Alright, next wave, I am heading back to repair. Because I'm getting worried.
It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Anyone out there besides
It's a bad angle.
destroy the target?
That's probably not gonna hit nothing. Don't die! Come on!
Trigger's wasted!
I didn't have anything else I could do! Dang it! This plane sucks! I guess if I knew the button to shoot flares, that might help. I'll try one more time. Then I'm going with the better plane. I was just about to go for repairs. It's like if a missile gets a good lock on you, there's just no way to evade it on this guy.
All aircraft, spread out and attack.
Can I see what button might be flares? Nope. You can double check here that I'm on expert controls. I have no idea how to launch flares.
We're clear to attack, right?
Got too greedy. Well, I thought I shot down enough SAM sites that it would be okay, but
just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
this will be the one and only time I'm flying the A-10. I can guarantee
Regular
that.
forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that,
And I am on a
fly and
timer
be
here.
targeted.
Like I've only got 15 minutes to get 20,000 points. I can't go get repaired all that many times before run out of
Being
time.
attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors.
Not the best one.
We'll do what we can.
I guess you could kill all the
Transport
bombers
truck
there
spotted.
with
Not a
1
threat,
bomb,
but feel
if
free
you had
to
good
take
aim.
fire.
Leave them to me. Willing the weak is a kind of specialty.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Dodge missiles constantly.
Trigger, you rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Irregulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in
Come
your
on.
heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
Part of the problem, I think, is
You're gonna wish
air
this mission
superiority
never
really
ended.
gets out of control
Looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
if you don't shoot any of
I
them
have 2
down.
orders for you. Stop wasting ammo and shut the hell up.
Even though you're not primarily focused on shooting down air, if you don't,
Lock on Trigger's burn.
you they eventually just swarm you. And seeing as we're really good at dodging missiles, you know,
I'm on to stand it
I
fast.
can't even catch up with them. Oh, A-10s, yeah.
Target was not hit.
Yeah, I'm aware. Alright, come on, missiles, get them. Alright, that's one
Bomber has
less.
taken off. That's for us.
Alright, Commander.
Take care of it.
See you later. Oh, I thought I killed all the bombers.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
Missile coming. Shake it off.
The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
This bomber's close enough. I'm gonna shoot this one down, but if anything else flew away, then
All enemy bombers destroyed.
they're gone forever.
That should put a wrench in their plans.
Okay, I think I got all the ground targets at the first area. Let's just move along. We don't have enough time to spend all day. This is a gamepad controller, yeah. It might be easier to aim the bombs with a
Finally have a read on
with
the
a
targets.
mouse.
They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Missile, and it's headed your way!
All right, how do I get
Trigger's
through
taking
here
out one of the AA guns.
without dying?
Enemy's
Oops,
locked on me.
the lock.
Someone help me out here.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Try and fly a little lower. I don't know if that helped much, but I didn't get hit that flyby. So L3 R3, like
Anyone out there besides Trigger
punching
think they
the
can destroy target?
analog sticks. I hate it when controls are on those. Just
This is
saying.
Spear 11, launching missile. Trigger smoked him.
Okay. Just remember where all the SAM sites are. It'll make my life a lot easier.
Enemy has a lock. Missile. Row.
It's alright. I got a good turn here. You're not going to hit me. That was a bad bomb, I think. Well, I got something.
AA gun down.
Whoop! This thing turns so slow. Oh.
Bear 9, locked on bandit.
I do not recommend doing canyon runs with this jet. Alright. Yeah, it's a flying tank that's not very sturdy.
Let's bet how much damage we can do with just machine guns.
I would prefer not to use just machine guns.
Vehicle down. Enemy has a lock on you.
Alright, cleared out a lot of that group.
Missile inbound.
That's good. Oh, I was trying to get the helicopter there. Oh, another bad bomb. At least they hit the SAM. If I can get rid of the SAMs, we'll be flying a lot better.
Damn enemy hiding in a place like this. They can
How you
always
don't
make
rip a
themselves
wing
easier
off?
to hit.
Well, we're not going that fast, I guess. I don't know. The G forces would still be insane, but I'm gonna keep talking about the air support. It is oftentimes those jets flying around that are giving me all these missile
Hit on
spam.
target confirmed.
Maybe I can take out the AV-88s. Are actually pretty weak and not very evasive themselves.
I know the base commander makes a big deal
I
whenever
mean,
a new mission
they can
comes
still
in,
dodge
but
clearly,
it's just
but
one after another.
they're definitely not a
Flying all
superior
along or
interceptor.
something. battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next.
And if I
Lucia
can
has one.
catch up
It
with it.
probably even says where and when pawns like us will die.
Still takes 2 missiles.
You mean
though.
they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy
Well,
wins.
this is
You
silly.
can get in on this too, Van Dog.
Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
It's just
Let me
outflying
look
me.
into
I
this
can't
doctrine thing.
catch it.
Man, you're delusional.
All right, we got him. We got him.
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal.
Okay, we haven't taken any
It's
real
amazing how
damage.
many
We're
people
doing
write their password
fine.
on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Don't worry about crashing. Worry about your sins.
I mean, if I crash, I have to restart, so I would prefer not to do that.
You freelancing as a priest now as well as a jailer?
I mean, I have basic bombing. I understand. It's just more.
Trigger smoked him.
I have to.
Spare 15, launching
I have to
missile.
fly through this this canyon, and it's
Locked.
hard. I have to focus mostly on not crashing into a wall. So getting a good bombing angle at the same time as not hitting something is a little difficult, and you can't really drop bombs like over, like just anywhere you want.
Locked on bandit.
Okay. Canyon's mostly clear. Oh yeah, that's not crash. There's definitely another line that I need to clear up. But we're doing better this time around. We're mostly figuring out how to fly this thing.
Isn't dropping bombs on a passive enemy just an air raid?
Enemy has a lock on me.
Yeah, this
Spare
corner's
15,
all that's
target
left.
destroyed. Bombs away.
Alright, we're almost done. Almost time to go refuel. Hey, Pixel. Oh,
Spare 15,
Waste-
launching missile.
wasted missiles on the tanks.
Vehicle down.
Alright, that should be good enough. We haven't fully cleared the area out,
All that's left below you is piles of rubble.
but that's good enough.
Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this
One
time.
of the problems here flying this thing is it's going to take forever to go rearm. I'm not sure if it's even worth the amount of time it's going to take to get over the blue line and restock our missiles. Yeah, you can have a couple missiles. Maybe they'll hit. Oh yeah, the game's great. I've
Missile, braking.
I've been sort of watching this one for
Approaching at high speed, bearing
I guess it came out
280.
last year. I've been sort of paying attention to it, but it was on a big Steam sale over some point. So it's nice to have that sale.
They're drones.
I don't like paying full
These must be
price,
the
even for
infamous
good
drones.
games.
They can dogfight without pilots? Heard about them on the news.
Machines are not replacing humans.
You don't ever need to rearm.
They're
Yeah,
just
well,
obstacles in your
I want
way.
more bombs.
Don't forget your...
Please don't start backseat gaming though. I know what I'm doing.
Landing check.
We're probably gonna crash.
Too
This will be fun.
fast. Lower your airspeed.
Man, I can't imagine going at 600 all the way in.
Bank right.
You can also change your special weapon when you rearm, so if you're tired of bombing, you could bring a different weapon if your craft has it, so... It's not just for the extra bombs. No, I've beaten these missions before. Like, we're just playing through it on hard for the sake of the channel.
Spare 15, you are cleared for takeoff. Get your ass in gear.
And you can see, if you haven't played the game before, you don't actually have to do these landings and takeoffs. You can just skip them. I stopped. This thing is so slow. I just stopped before I even hit the runway. You only needed to take off of this thing. It decelerates just fine. Now, hopefully, I've got enough time left to finish my score. Actually, I'm getting a little bit concerned here, given the amount of time remaining. If we lose with the A-10 again, I will. I'll just fly on a normal jet that's fast. Only on hard? Okay, good try, Pixel. I haven't even unlocked Ace difficulty, so... Do they really make you fly all the way back? Wow. I usually just skip these cutscenes. I should have 5.5 minutes, and...
Don't forget your
There you
original
go, yeah.
mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn.
So someone did ask if we could go rearm, so clearly you can.
The Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
Well, 5,000 points to go, 5 minutes.
That lion son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
I'll try to shoot down a couple of these planes on the way by, but we'll probably just miss, honestly.
Locked.
The drone army is actually the real scary problem here. Oh, helicopter. I won't say no to a helicopter. We're going to be ignoring the drone army because I could not handle the drone army right now. But yeah, we're heading to the third base. We haven't been there yet. Slow it down a bit. Try to clean this out. We actually decelerate really quickly with this thing. It's kind of nice.
Nice kill.
Alright.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail!
Yeah, they're in
I
there
can't. I've got
mostly.
my hands full too.
High roller missile, shake it off.
God damn it, I'm hit!
Alright.
Still at the table!
Last base.
High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
I got a bet on me not dying. Well, he's dead.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't piss your pants over one aircraft
All right.
being down.
Pretty good first little
Trains
bomb.
destroyed all the trucks. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need
At least I got the SAM. That's what I
Spare
wanted.
11, just do your job. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
That's right, losers.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Voided, you moron.
Another man down.
There's no point. Retreat!
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. I'm hit. My aircraft.
This
Come
isn't
on.
even a fight.
Lock onto it, you...
You want to lose pilots?
Because
Shut up.
the auto-targeting goes
I'm getting behind
in sort of a sequence. You don't control what the next target is. There was a SAM kind of hiding in that tunnel, and I had a good angle on it, but it wouldn't let me target it to get a missile lock.
Man, you're useless.
So we didn't get to shoot
Everyone
down.
knows you inflate your numbers. Package dropped. 3 minutes remaining.
Enemies locked on me.
Let's get the last sort of peripheral targets here.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Okay, everything else should be in the
Evade
base.
or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
Hey, look! I found how to use
Pay
flares.
for this.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out
Finally
here.
a jet that you need to know how to use flares
The one with
on.
the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. You're not like the ones who scurried back to the base, Trigger. I'll give you that.
No, we gotta fire.
Yeah, tapping both the analog sticks launched flares. The flares did protect me,
Fox 2.
so I can't complain about that.
Back.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Alright, lots of targets over here. That's where we're going next.
You've done a fair
Oh!
amount of work to their
Got another
ground
chance on
units.
this dirty
But I
SAM
see
site.
Some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack.
Alright,
Keep yourself
bombs,
nice and
go!
exposed till I say otherwise.
I'm actually not even sure if I can launch more than one bomb at a time. I should try spamming it. But we got enough points. We just need to not die now for 2 minutes. Which, you know. Okay, you can launch 2 at a time.
Locked on.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
So I should be
Target destroyed.
launching bombs 2 at a time. I was being a little bit more conservative, just trying to get one good shot, but you can definitely fire quicker than I was. Ooh boy. Alright, I'll use...
Break,
And
break.
not
Incoming missile. Breaking.
this. Okay. Didn't get shot down.
Hostile on your tail.
I mean, we're getting shot by AA a fair bit, but flak doesn't do that much damage most of the time. At least, most of the time.
Spare 15 locked.
It's the missiles that hit real
AA
hard.
gun down.
I'm finally finding my
Flares are
groove.
low.
I got 2 more flares.
1 minute remaining.
Enemy on my 6.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Well, oops. No, don't do that.
They're
What am
taking
I...
off from inside.
Okay, that might be the last SAM launcher there.
The enemy's got a lock.
Alright, we're just launching more of those.
Bandit in my sights.
Break, break.
On my target's tail.
Alright, what's happening here,
It's the mission and the ones who stayed there.
it's all the air game has gone out of control. We've lost the air game. So we'll try to shoot a couple of these guys down before the end of the mission. I wouldn't expect much, though. Even that still missed, of course. We're not an interceptor. You can get a couple. Maybe I should just try to clear out the... Wow, 7 seconds.
I can't get close enough to try.
Alright, we win. Good enough. Let's not die here in the end.
You've hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards
Okay, finally an A10 victory.
You guys get a pass.
Jeez.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're...
I'm still not a huge fan of the pure anti-ground jets. I think
that gambling nut job would
there's always enemy air, and it's probably better to have a more nimble jet that's also okay at hitting. Like it's more important to be good at shooting down jets.
Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
4 tries? I think it was only 3. I got shot down once, and I flew off screen once.
Some welcome. All aircraft
But
spread
for
out
a
and attack.
first time with the F10 or whatever it's called, X whatever something 10, I don't know. But we're gonna retire. We're gonna put that one in the hangar there and never fly that again.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However,
there's a couple missions that are easier with a bomber. Nah, it's easier with a fast jet.
Result in solitary.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, Pixel. You're still better off flying either a mixed or a pure interceptor that just also happens to have bombs, rather than a pure bomber that is slow, because you'll clear the mission way quicker with a fast jet. Anyway, that was fun. We still got an A rank, so that's alright, you know. But yeah, I've played this mission before with other jets, and I have definitely cleared with a similar sort of tier that wasn't a bomber. Cleared all the ground targets and most of the air targets without having to worry about you know, flying at super slow speeds. So I can't really recommend this jet. You know, it's interesting, but that would have been the mission it would be most suited for, the earliest bombing mission in the game, and it's definitely still struggles. I would say it's easier with the other jets, but you know, there you go. We got to try it out. Definitely don't bring your bomber. There's some enemy radar facilities, but you know, it's primarily a interception run. All right. We lost, XSAMs. I don't know what the X means exactly. I think they may fire missiles twice as quickly or something like that. They still get destroyed similarly, but I think one missile should destroy them if I remember correctly. But yeah, they're more important to get rid of early when it's an XSAM compared to a normal SAM. Sorry, Grotham. Anyway, let's see what this mission... Let's see what we got. Mission 7. It's not that far. We're still pretty early on. Okay, so we can retire the A-10. That was rough. I guess I should have tried the 30mm machine guns. I didn't even fire them, I don't think. Might have been more interesting with rockets. Next time I fly this thing, I'll try to remember to test out the rockets. So, we've been working our way from left to right in the early game. I think we've flown the Super Hornet once, the Thunderbolt once. Next on the list would probably be one of these guys, more Russian planes. I'm not generally impressed with them. Su-33s and MiG-31Bs. I haven't flown either of these before, but technically they're next on our list. And they are at least air-to-air superiority. So that's good. Gripen would be kind of the next tier. We haven't really... I mean, I'm trying to go through them in order. And then some of the more powerful planes are pretty quick after that. The SUs are alright. I mean, we flew the first MiG. It was, I would say, worse than the Super Tomcat. They're not statistically that different, but I found it, for some reason, less impressive. Let's just pick one that has weapons I like. So, high velocity is fun. We're not fighting ships. I'm not going to try to fire the railgun. The railgun's great, but I'm not even going to pretend that I have the accuracy to pull this one off. MiG-31B has a pulse laser, which is pretty cool. And what's this? I don't think I've shot SAMs before. Semi-active long-range homing. Oh, this is for like bombers. It only targets. It only locks on if you keep visual contact. Maybe good for ground targets and perhaps bombers. Not great against fighters. Okay, yeah. So the MiG-31B is definitely more of an anti-bomber, for sure. Because these are all not really dogfighting kind of weapons. I mean, pulse laser works, but I'm not gonna. We'll save that for a higher tier plane. I think I'm gonna try the Su-33. Statistically, it's kind of a mid-range for sure, and we can just focus on the HVAAs. They're still not very good against Agile. I mean, the best, I mean, again, just to demonstrate, the best are these qualms, man. These things are, like, if you're in a dogfight, this is what you want. I have to say, if you ever have an option and you know you're fighting some enemy ace, like, just bring the qualms, man. These things are so good. But we're not that far in the tree yet, so for now, I mean, there's qualms right here if I went for the Super Hornet. All right, let's. I would like to fly everything once for the stream. So the Su-33 is next, and we'll check out some more HVAs. I've had some success with these, so yeah, Su-33. All right, we'll see how it does. If we start feeling like we're getting left behind on weapon power, we can jump ahead a couple tiers to the more powerful jets if I have a hard time. But I don't think we're probably still using appropriate era powered planes. You know, you can't buy a new plane every map usually. So Su-33 carrier-based fighter, blah blah blah. HVAs. Let's see if we've got any fancy skins unlocked. No, of course not. No pretty skins. I mean, it's got a nice blue color anyway, so I wouldn't really want to change that. We'll stick with spare skin for the moment. I do like my dog logo, even though we have some other options. And, okay, so we start with 98 missiles and 22 hyper missiles. You can get your paycheck again, yeah. I wish. Well, you can definitely farm space bucks or whatever they're called them. Well, it's gonna be nice to be fast again, I gotta say. Not flying the bomber. This guy looks like he's a little low on mobility, so I'll make sure I stock the mobility up a little bit higher. Make sure I can turn nice and quick. We'll get some missile protection and extra hyper missiles. I mean, you don't get very many. The problem is the special load limit only gives you, where is it? Special weapon, too far down. 8 extra. I guess that's not bad. Sometimes the weight augment for the specials is just not enough, but I guess 8's probably worth it. That's like almost like 30% more. That's not bad. But I almost always figure the thing you have a lot of is missiles, so homing capability on your missiles, reload for your missiles, and maybe flight speed seems to be quite useful. And I got 1 slot left after those 3. See you later, Gotham. Have fun. Now, we did upgrade the hyper missiles, so we got more of them. So we could try to increase their power. Yeah, maybe. We don't have very many of them, so having them one-shot planes would be the preference. I didn't take normal missile power, but it doesn't seem to make much difference, honestly. There's very few enemy jets you can one-shot with a normal missile, so you're almost always using 2 anyway. Even if you upgrade the power.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're
it's just
cleared
bombers,
to taxi.
basically. And we've got the HVAAs for bombers if there are any, which there might not be. All right. Let's see if I remember what this mission's like. We're getting a little bit further in here, so Yinshi Valley.
Spare squadron. This mission needs to be quick.
Quick?
Target radar facilities and AA weaponry.
We don't really have any
Set up on
anti-ground
rugged terrain,
weapons,
and
so
there's a lot of cloud cover.
You know,
you
missiles.
will be near thunderclouds.
Oh, it's
You
the
guys were born unlucky.
it's this one.
Wait,
Oh,
dumbass
good thing I have a
came
nimble
back
plane,
shit
right?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron.
Alright, I'm not gonna worry about hitting
Cyclops
all the
Squadron.
AAs. It's not gonna be worth
The
it.
Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by.
Yinshi Valley. I should have remembered.
Understood.
You're not gonna hit me.
It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog?
I guess I should go to the right first.
Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
Destruction of target facility is
So,
confirmed.
I'm not sure how it'll translate for
Terrain makes the airstream bumpy.
the video.
Don't damage those planes.
I have to come at a different angle to get that
Careful.
one.
Don't
But
rush into the
there is a
mountains.
ton of
Rush into Death Wish. What's your
turbulence
altitude?
and wind on this one. So if I fly sideways into a mountain, it might not be my fault.
Locked on target.
It might be my fault, but it might not.
Force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Aruzia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much.
Take out a
I can
couple
find
AA
out.
guns on our way to the
Enough
actual
talk.
targets. This should be okay.
Missile away.
Well, we got one of them. If I was flying a little bit higher, probably would have had better angle.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
The priority is the XAMs, obviously. The AA guns aren't that bad, I find, most of the time.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Okay.
Don't panic. They'll crash on their own.
We did make it to the XAM, but I did shoot down the other two.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Okay, we got this. We got this. Take down a couple of these while we're on our way through, right?
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
That's it? Alright, no problem.
Caution. Bandits inbound.
Oh,
Here come
boy.
the UAVs.
Let's just go
Come
up.
out across the line.
Alright, ground targets dealt with. That actually went really smoothly. Now we're on to air combat.
This one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home too.
So in case you're not paying attention to the story, we're on a relief mission. There's a couple allied squads that are under... Well, they're kind of low on ammo and durability. We're out here
The drones have jumped on the recon.
to help them.
Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there.
I don't even
Not
know.
even one is to
HVA,
go
how you
down.
doing? Good kill,
Destroy the
HVA.
UAVs.
That's impossible.
I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Get a little... Oof.
I owe you.
Lightning
Break on
All right, good start.
takes
Now
out your
let's get the
radar.
remaining 6 out of there.
I can't see anything. Where are the enemies?
Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Spare 15, locked on.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Look,
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds.
there's a drone right on top of me. I gotta kill it.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
There we go.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
Let's try to stay on the
I don't even have
thunderclouds.
time to check radar.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
What are you talking about? I already killed
Quick
two of them, you
finish
jerk.
them off.
Strider 4, evade.
Maybe he's not talking about me. Actually, he's probably not. One of our spare squadron, I forget what number it is. He does always chicken out and run
UAV
home.
down.
Let's go closer first.
Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Missile inbound, evasive maneuvers, break!
Ah, my HVA. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Dodge
Yeah.
that missile.
Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning.
Don't
Let's go.
panic.
Hey, missile
Strider
incoming.
3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when
All right.
you can keep your own nose
We're doing
clean.
fine.
Damn it.
This mission is
444
scary as heck.
Support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
See you later, guys.
Look after the survivors.
Roger.
Lots left.
Missile inbound.
4 to go.
Breaking.
Cyclops
Hostile has a
missile
lock.
inbound.
Missile closing. Breaking. Let's go.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air! Visual on a 444 aircraft. Guess
No
not
good.
all of them wet themselves on seeing thunderclouds.
What did you
Gotcha.
expect?
Cyclops 3,
So cool.
UAV destroyed.
Bandit has a lock on me.
I owe
This
you
is
one.
not gonna hit, but I'm gonna launch it
Cyclops
anyway.
4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Oops,
Cyclops
forgot to
1,
lock
right,
first.
right.
Bad missile.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up. We got our hands full.
Huh?
Missile headed for Cyclops 2.
Uh-huh.
Trigger, hostile behind you.
Oh yeah.
On my target.
I gotta have a... The HVAs aren't very good at homing, so I can only really fire them if I'm good and behind, rather than
Enemy has a lock on
coming in at a weird angle.
Cyclops 3, break. Missile inbound.
Ah, didn't even
Radar
lock on.
confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
I don't even know where the thunderclouds are.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs. Fox 2.
Alright, good. We got one, and another one right on the trail.
Cyclops 3 is taking fire.
Alright, beautiful.
We're not gonna last much longer unless you support us properly.
I love it when they come above the clouds. Anybody else want to fly above the
Cyclops
clouds?
3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today.
That's me.
Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
Come on,
Let the
HV
devil
missile.
with 3
No.
sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
So I got 53 missiles left. We
This is
got
Bandog.
lots of ammo.
Spare 15 will deal with the drones.
One left. Alright, we're doing just great.
444. No, that one bird is doing all the work.
Focus.
We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Cyclops 2 is broken off.
Swiftly.
All my
Watch your
guys
tails,
managed
guys.
to escape. Got big gratitude.
That's not gonna hit. No way. But it might get his
Cyclops 1,
attention.
Check
Who
your
knows?
6.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
Cyclops 1, missile.
Whoop. Oh no.
Spare 15 is down.
Well, lightning and downburst of air. I had nowhere to go. Sometimes the lightning decides you're gonna die.
Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there.
It's hard to even
Not
say that
one
was
is to go
anything I
down.
could have done on that one.
Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes
Spooky.
I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Maybe that'll get him.
Thanks. I owe
Nope. Maybe that'll get
Good
him.
start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Nope.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Stupid HVA is always missing.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds.
Been spiked.
Nice work for a dumbass.
Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Fox 3.
Enemy on me. Evading.
I would give the HVAs
Bandit on
a
your 6.
6 out of 10.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
They're
I don't
okay,
have time to check radar.
but there are no qualms.
Rider 4, evade.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air.
Bandog.
Alright,
There's still 5
so
aircraft
goals
in the
today,
combat zone.
don't get blown into a mountain.
Want a piece of me? You got it.
Wiseman 444
Alright.
squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Just one to our
Jacob,
right,
look after the
nearby.
survivors.
Roger.
4 to go. Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile.
Coming in at a bad angle for the HVAs, so
It's
maybe...
gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds.
Nah, there's no way.
All cowards.
Should've tried my
Hide
machine
the
guns.
thunderclouds like Trigger.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile.
Missile away.
Hostile behind me.
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Are they
Quit
seriously
scratching
complaining
your
about
ass and
me
approach
being
the enemy.
in the clouds as
Try
I
to
attack
stop me.
these guys?
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go.
I mean, it's not like I'm
Things are
hiding
looking
in the
up.
clouds.
Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
I think sometimes you just progress through the kills too quickly for the dialogue to keep up.
We got our hands full.
And they're like, oh, Trigger, you're always hiding in the clouds, you loser. And then they realize you've killed, like, the entire enemy force. Like, oh yeah, good job for killing all the enemies.
Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today.
And suddenly I'm the
Make sure
hero.
the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh.
I guess what I like about the HVA is if they got a much longer lock-on range.
15 will deal with the drones.
So if you're coming in at a good angle, you can fire from, what is it, 4,000 or 5,000 rather than 2,000, which is, gives you a nice option. Kind of like a long-range one.
All my guys managed to escape.
But still not very nimble in enemy dodges.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Spare 15, Fox 3.
Like, that's gonna miss. Oh, not again!
Struck by lightning.
Was Trigger just shot down?
Wow. Flying at a reasonable altitude. No real danger. One lightning bolt and you're toast. Alright, now I remember why I haven't done this mission very
Drones have
much.
jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover.
Sorry, guys.
All 444
Hope you
aircraft,
enjoyed this
get
mission.
them out of
We're going to
there.
be doing it a couple
Not even
times.
one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible.
I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Thanks, I owe you.
Stop that.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
And I'm not really sure how you're supposed to predict, like, where the thunder cloud...
Cyclops 3,
Like,
missile in the air.
I just feel like the thunderclouds are everywhere, so I'm not sure if there's a difference between flying and flying into the clouds.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
I don't know.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I know there's a drone here, I just can't get a lock on it. Okay,
Watch your tail.
focus. Positive.
A miss?
The lightning short-circuited those drones. How do you like that?
Did it actually help me for
Missile,
once?
don't let it touch you.
Spare 15, locked on.
No, no good. No joy.
Got one on my ass.
Missile away.
Strider 4, missile inbound.
UAV down.
Enemy on me.
Breaking off.
Missile in the air, evading.
Band dog, there are still 5 aircraft.
Yeah, sometimes also I feel like maybe the physics around the thunder strikes is a
Long way
little
around those thunderclouds.
bit cheaty.
UAV's retreating.
All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Like, you got these drones flying in between the canyon, the pillars.
Check your HUD for errors.
One lightning bolt while you're in that area and you're
Strider
dead.
3, get that enemy off your ass.
Doesn't really matter what you're doing.
But for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own.
And then your radar goes off, you can't see anything anyway.
Shake that enemy.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
And you can't just hide above the clouds, because you're, like, you have to actually save your allies here, right?
Enemy has a lock on me. Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
I mean, this guy's above the clouds, so that's great.
Hostile has a lock.
Hostile behind me.
This is bad. We're getting fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Got one. Good,
Try and
good.
stop me.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
That's a
Like
miss.
there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
What's with the 444? They're all over the place.
Hell, they don't even have a formation.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Probably a
Radar
mistake going
confirms
after that
Spare
guy.
15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
You used to make fun of me for flying to a thundercloud, but now it's fine.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Quit whining and finish them off.
Look, I'm a little bit scared right now, having died twice.
Got it. Cyclops 3 has broken off. Band dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15.
I
You're the
really don't
only
want to
one
fly
earning any
down
redemption
and, like,
today. Make
play
sure the
around
rest
with
of
this
them
guy
stay
down
alive.
in the danger zone.
3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count.
The drones
Don't
know
make
how
me
to
laugh.
win. Just lure me down towards the ground.
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear.
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless
today.
regulars.
We got 2 left. Come on. He's flying low. He knows my weakness. He knows... Apparently they're immune to lightning, so, this one is flying, like, right below me, just weaving in and out.
Cyclops 2, break! Break now!
You can try to play a little bit more defensive here.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Yeah, I don't trust my wingman.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
It's 2 misses, but I might have lured him out of the clouds a little bit. There we go. Okay. Last one again.
Where's our support? Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Look at him flying down there in between all the pillars and the wind and the thunder.
Check your 6.
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
You bastards flying just to waste.
How about those allies of mine that I'm supposed to be saving? They just come fly up. Fly a little bit higher. And then I'll save you. I'm not asking for too much, right? Alright, we're good. Get some height. 100% fine.
Is breaking off. He could have broken off any time.
Alright, guys, we're good. Highway to the danger zone, indeed.
Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
That's all we needed, right?
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
It's possible on hard
Copy
mode the
that,
lightning's a bit more
Cyclops 1.
brutal than it was
Spare
on normal
squadron.
mode.
Mission is complete.
A lot of times
Return to base.
my experience is playing on normal,
Wait a
not
minute.
on hard.
Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
So I don't know
Spare
where
8,
they tweak
champ.
things, like
Bogey approaching fast from the rear.
Potential
All available units support Spare 8.
lightning
I don't need any
damage.
support. This is all mine. Damn it.
So, not a drone.
Still not firing.
That's that SU-30 in case you don't know how to ID planes.
Negative.
Like I don't.
Letting this slide.
Hit the air brakes. You can fly right by me. Oh yeah, but he's way more nimble than you. See ya. We call that in the biz, you got me-hide, son.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Alright, that's who we have to go against now. Hooray.
Spare 10 lost.
Sure wish I had some of those qualms now.
1 recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an SU-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Well, at least we're above the ground, right?
It's
not gonna hit.
Monster Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
I really don't want to go down there. Now,
Last time a 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear. Forget it.
my
Trigger's
plan
taking the
here,
beast head on. You two deal with support.
as usual, is to take out
Shit.
the
Roger that.
the wingmen first before we go after the big boss.
They've got 2 rear guards.
Spare
The better
15,
one's
launch
mine.
missile.
Copy that, King.
That's a hit.
Don't call me that.
That's another hit.
Vito, this guy's quicker than I expected.
Then he's mine. You take the other one.
Another hit.
On target.
Trigger, kill the
Another
bastard that
hit.
shot down Champ. I'm not good enough.
All right, I think that one's dead. We got one left. I took out the escorts pretty quick. But this guy, it's not gonna hit. But it'll lure him out. All right. Prepare for high G turns. I mean, we can watch them, but it's not gonna do us much good, other than just to keep an eye on the ground. Yeah, it stalls. That's why we need lots of elevation.
Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're
get
a
some
sitting
distance.
duck.
He's gonna be able to outmaneuver us.
The guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
Okay, missiles incoming, that's fine.
Wiseman, you see that color?
Alright, let's do this.
The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
Mr.
Pilot of the
X.
experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it,
He
he's a shield.
he really loves to fly down by the ground.
Understood.
But I'm not playing that game.
Shaking bandit.
Come on.
Spare 15,
Maybe?
launching missile.
Got him? Got one, maybe 2 hits?
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
He's going back down in the clouds. I'm just gonna
Please respond.
let him have some fun down there.
My status.
My allies are all escaped. They're fine.
Go get him.
My status.
Bandits
Getting
in the
excited.
clouds. Chase him down. You've got this.
Do I? That's 3 missiles he just fired
On
at
the
us.
orange guy?
No. Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
I don't think I had a good lock that time.
What? Cell 2 here. What's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan. Hushin, do not
So
engage.
fast!
If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Shaking bandit.
You're low on special
Ooh, 2 more hits. Good. Good stuff.
Moving to assist.
Take him down.
Jobs and I'll do mine.
Oh, we got him. Fire. Fire. Oh, he's getting all dodgy again.
Do not interfere.
We got lots of good hits, though.
Sol 1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Alright, he's out of here. I hit him lots of times. I don't know. I don't think you can shoot him down, obviously. It's more a matter of deal enough damage and then the map's over. I don't know how many hits he takes, but
Trigger.
sure, if you can hit him with a super railgun, that's hilarious.
Hey, guard dog.
But that still went pretty
Who's the
well.
guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those.
Other than the first 2 lightning
I'll
crashes,
guide you
but
back to
all
Air
things
Force Base
considered,
444, though I doubt you have enough
I
gas
was pretty
to
happy
make
with
it.
my performance.
Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base?
It's a nice jet. I like this guy.
If I were you.
This is the SU-33 or something. I'd say it's pretty acceptable. Yeah.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up now.
Oh, right. I have to land. Is there going to be terrible wind? What I don't want to have to do is a mission where we have to land on an aircraft carrier in the middle of a rainstorm or a thunderstorm or something.
Bank right.
That's where we die for real.
Lower your nose. You're too high.
You lower your nose.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
It's fine. You can land at 600 units. I wish they just showed you your actual speed in kilometers or miles per hour or something. It would make a little bit more sense for landing. Because, like, 600 kilometers an hour you
Great
cannot
work.
land at.
Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
Besides, I don't think you can go 3,000 kilometers. Is that... I don't know. That's still way too fast for a jet. Mach speed is what? Somewhere like in the hundreds, like 450 or something? Some jets go like Mach 3, which would be 1350 maybe, around there. These jets go like double or triple that.
Wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner.
BlueAnkylo back on the job.
This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today.
Honestly, I don't think, other than that first guy in the cutscene, I don't think any of my allies had any problems there.
I bet when they saw what was
We
going
saved them
on,
pretty quick.
they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes.
You don't quite get the dramatic tension when you're playing it the second time and you're good at the game. First time through, like, man, it's a lot harder
Spare
to
squadron. This
shoot
mission
these
needs
guys
to be
down.
quick. Target radar
All
facilities
right,
and AA
that was good.
weaponry.
It is a good game for sure. I've been enjoying myself, and I'm happy to share it with some of you guys on the stream and perhaps even future tubers.
You returned without permission and failed.
Oh, you weren't even supposed to come home.
So how about you rethink your value while in solitary?
Solitary for
Take them away.
like doing amazing out there.
Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive.
He's mostly not even talking
Treat
to
them
us.
well,
Like he's mad
and
at the
feed
guys
them
that ran
plenty.
away.
After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them.
But I mean,
I've spent
sure,
enough
he's
of
a
my
jerk
time
anyway.
being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
All right, that's all for the chatty chat. I'm actually surprised I got through the introduction, destroy all the ground targets without crashing, because that can be a little bit tricky. If you get bad wind currents, they'll just blow you right into one of the pillars. And you do have to get quite low to get some of those targets. So, hey, A rank for 2 deaths. That's not bad. No damage bonus. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But at least Mihail didn't hit us. Mihail? I don't know how you say his name. Still, that was fun. Good mission. And we got some more emblems. Sure, why not? Alright, time for another little break. I'll still play a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer we'll stream for tonight, but I was kind of hoping to get halfway through, and that was mission 7. So I don't know if I have enough time to get 8, 9, 10, but it's kind of what I was hoping to get through, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, little break for stretch and all that. Oops, I'm going to cancel that and go back, actually. We're going to take a little break to get some water and all that. Yeah, you only got insta-kill. That's not actual damage. Oh, I see. I touched